Welcome to No Scripts Required. No Scripts Required. A podcast with real conversations, zero rehearsals, and absolutely no scripts. And now, here are your hosts.
Hey, what's up, guys? Nick,
Hello, guys.
That was really anticlimactic there. So tonight I had we had
Pass me
Romeo's
the phone.
pizza. Pass me the phone. So we had Romeo's pizza for dinner tonight. The hell, I'm hearing an echo. There we go. So we had Romeo's dinner. Have you guys had that new Romeo's bread yet?
No.
You mean like the same Romeo's that's been around for like 20-something years?
I think it's a pizza place.
I'm not a fan of theirs.
Yeah.
So.
You don't like sweet sauce? So they have this Romeo bread. I don't know if it's new or whatever. It's basically like folded over. It's like a calzone without sauce.
Okay.
And I'm like, it gets me moist now. I don't know.
Moist.
Yeah. Oh wait.
We've hit that age. Hit that age where now we're more excited over food.
Well,
I thought you were talking about being moist.
well, I don't know. Can we still be moist at this age?
You need help.
Yeah.
Need a
I don't know.
supplement.
It's not dusty. It's more muddy.
I don't know. We ordered it a few weeks ago, and I'm just gonna say it is.
Oh, awesome.
I haven't. It's just a new effects.
You son of a bitch! You didn't tell me you were able to do that.
Oh, there's a lot more we can do. We've been adding some stuff to the boards to the thing. Thanks to Jim, he's been putting a lot of stuff together. But there's another one. I don't know where it disappeared to. I'm looking for it. I don't see it anymore. It disappeared on me. Oh, here it is.
He be licking.
This isn't fair. Why don't I have these buttons? Bullshit.
Because it's all we'd hear all night.
Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome.
It'd be over and over again.
This is ridiculous. I need to have these.
Well, good news is
I
that
need one that says he's all big.
we got to make one of those. Y'all big and stuff.
Back in
He
half.
be licking.
Didn't mean to click that. Sorry.
We need a he be tossing.
Oh, we got more to do. Remember, we're just kind of like this is episode 2, 3. I don't know.
2.5.
2.7.
We got to count that first one. I don't know. The first one we did, we had all those technical issues at first, and
No, I believe that's called a pilot.
oh yeah, that's right. That's the soft pilot.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Oh shit! It's
I
not
don't know.
working. Damn it.
It was pretty soft.
It was not.
Oh, awesome.
I'm gonna overuse that a little too much, I think. But anyway, we got some news though.
And you
tonight.
were worried about me fucking with that button.
I know. Yeah. Well, we got some.
We got
some
this
news.
too, really quick, but there'll be some sounds added to this one later.
You see, I didn't know that you put those in there. Jim's been hard at work with some of these new sounds, some of these new little like intros and stuff. So there'll be little things sprinkled in. We're gonna keep those a surprise for you and Jesse, so you guys don't. So you guys are like surprised. Natural.
I like
reaction.
surprises.
Yes, we know.
Okay. Ooh.
Especially in the middle of the night. Oh wait.
Especially when someone climbs up my steps.
Well, you gave me that key, so
Oh, yeah.
I tried not to wake up your mom. So
She don't mind.
I know. She knows me. She saw me. She was at the fridge. She's like, "Hey, Mike." I'm like, "I'm just gonna go cuddle with Jesse."
She offered me a cookie.
Milk and cookies.
She probably would.
She
they
would.
call it
Here's
these
some
days?
cookies for you, son.
Is that what they call it these days?
Oh no. Jesse has the milk and cookies.
Oh boy.
No, but we got some news tonight. We're streaming on Facebook Live tonight. Also, we added that thanks to Jim and his old ESX Extreme Society. What is it? Am I
Yep.
right?
Yep. You got it.
Okay.
It was abbreviated later on because just wanted to make it shorter.
Okay. Yeah. So his old show, their Facebook group had enough enough followers that we could actually stream live from StreamYard to them. So we're going to try this out and see how it works, and maybe rebrand it. I don't know. But welcome to those of you who are new. If you're not new, I don't know why you came back, but if you're new, we're just no scripts required.
I'm pretty sure anybody watching right now is probably new.
Probably. Well, they could watch the last couple of weeks.
We haven't been around long enough to start getting return viewers.
Well, this show, yes.
You never know.
I mean, you and I have been on multiple shows together.
Yeah, we've done a few.
Quite a few. I think we only got, it's like our fourth, I think, together. Yeah.
First with video.
Yes. Well, kind of.
Our first with video.
Yes. Yes, that's true. We started off on MySpace, which was the best.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the good old Mike and not Mike.
Yes. And then we went from that. You got tied up with work shit. Or did you get was that when you got divorced? I forget what was going on.
No.
You were still married to the hose beast.
Yeah.
At the time. I remember that. So then that kind of trickled apart. Then I formed another show with those who should not be named. And then we kind of came together in this thing. Jesse's the rookie, and Jim's a veteran of the Extreme Society, and we've known them a long time. So, hey, we figured why not?
We had the Awesome Factory for a while.
Yes, you did. You and Ryan, rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, awesome.
So
that was a show we wouldn't be able to get away with doing anymore.
Oh, God, no. No, we would be canceled in like 5 minutes. And we'd probably be fired from our jobs, and we'd probably be, well, I don't know. We have a new regime in charge now, so maybe that stuff's starting to go away.
I don't know. I think my job, they probably would have loved the show.
Probably.
My job wouldn't.
Mine would not either. They would have been like, "You're not getting a prime example for us." Like, screw you.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'm not representing you.
Right, and I'm not using you as saying where I work. Although last week I mentioned I work for what industry I work in.
Yeah.
Although I work in IT, so it really doesn't make a difference. But still.
But that sucks now how your career and your job affects your personal life now, because whoever you work for pretty much considers you a representative of them 24 hours a day.
Yep.
Right. I know you had to sign those. You had to sign those. Did you guys have to sign those policies? Well, you probably didn't. The social media policies.
No, here, I'll fill you in on a phone call I got today from the owner of my company. This is my owner and boss. Calls me up today and goes, "Hey, I know you've really been with the company now for about 2 years." He goes, "But you've never really received your proper hazing."
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So we have a company that we work with that's out in the LA area, and I have to go. I have trade shows that I go to in Vegas. He calls me today and he goes, "Well, since you haven't had your proper new guy treatment, we have to go out to California in June, and there is a big LGBTQP plus question mark whatever conference going on, and you're going to have to put on a silk dress, kick open the door, scream out, 'Where's the trainees?'" And then he continued to try and elaborate on it, and then I just kind of told him, I'm like, hey, boss, I'm in. But if we're going to do this, I'm going to need some reassurances. Not like, I'm not talking like I need reassurance that I'm not going to lose my job or anything like that. I want to know that there's going to be a getaway driver right outside the convention center. Because if I do this, there's a good chance I'm going to have like 1,000, whatever you would like to call them, on my heels.
The pronoun patrol. Pronoun patrol? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even keep up with all of them anymore. So it's just whatever the hell you want to be called. They're probably going to be chasing me if I do this.
But can they really? Have you seen some of these things?
some of them, yes, but I'm sure that there's out of an entire conference type thing. I'm assuming there's enough that I don't want to get caught.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like the fighting a thousand. I don't know. Was it fight one lion or a thousand mice type of thing? You know, one mouse by itself really isn't scary. Even 10 mice by itself would not be that scary, but 1,000 of them, yeah, they probably whoop me.
Yeah.
It's serene.
Yeah, but that's the type of job I work in. I got that call from the owner of my company today.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't get that. I mean, I've never. Yeah, I wouldn't get that. Jesse, I know wouldn't get that. And I doubt Jim would.
No.
We all work for large corporations.
We have 6 employees.
We have 83,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we have close to 65,000. So.
Yeah, no, I work for a small private owned company.
That's actually a good thing, though. To be honest with you.
Sometimes.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I've worked for the large companies. I've never been taken care of like I am now.
Oh, that's awesome. The thing is, I worked for a large company, and I can say I've never been taken care of the way I've been working for this company. So I guess we got lucky. You know, Jesse, on the other hand, you know,
We're doing layoffs right now.
yeah, we also, yeah, I heard about that too.
Is it mostly downtown?
Everywhere. It's just mostly admin and high-paid managers.
Usually, that's the ones that go. The high-paid managers, when you've got like redundant managers, it's like they're the ones that they can axe. Which
My old department got most of the managers are gone now, so I make money for the company. I make money. My department makes money for them, so we're not going anywhere. So.
yeah, we know we charge our bills to you.
Yeah,
and they deduct it from your paycheck.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because I actually went to the. Speaking of that, I actually went to the doctor yesterday for the first time in like 12 years.
Damn.
Wait, were you sick?
No, I just haven't had a checkup.
Why bother?
Well, 2 reasons. Number one, I'm going to be 50
Damn.
in a couple months. You're already there. Shut up. Number one. Number two, I'm fat, and well,
We're all a little fat now.
We're all a little chunky.
correct. But my mom is diabetic. All the men in her side of the family are diabetic. A lot of the other people in her family, or my mom's side, diabetic. I figured I should go checked. I haven't had my cholesterol checked. You know, I just want to make sure because we're going to be going out of the country in the end of April, so I want to make sure I'm able to, like, nothing's going to happen to me over there. So I went, and it was he basically said, well, we'll probably order a lot of tests. So they took a lot of blood. I think it was 3 vials or 3 things of it, whatever.
Not bad.
No. I do have to get a colonoscopy.
Whatever you do, don't push back into it.
Has to be awake for it.
Yeah. Usually they give you a sedative.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like, hey, you know, do what you got to do. Stick it up there and
You don't even feel it.
Do what you got to do and ignore the noises.
Prep is the worst. Have fun shitting for hours.
I heard. Well, I did. I took a half day that day. That's the only thing I decided.
That's what you're going to need to do. Yes.
Well, my appointment's. I have to be there at noon. I think it is. And my actual, like the
Procedure.
The snaking. I was talking about a better word than procedure.
The spelunking.
Like it is at like 1:15 or something. So I
take a half day before or after the day before.
I didn't take the day before off. No,
you should. You're gonna want to because you can't eat. You can't do anything. So
I work from home.
Okay, that's better for you. But yeah, the day after you're fine. You don't need anything.
The day after, you're actually kind of walking with a little bit of a giddy up, and
Actually,
you're like, I just found a new game.
You want to know what's even funnier about that is the 18th of February is my colonoscopy. The 19th is my freedom hearing. That morning. So the day after, I get to call the number and we get to say you are no longer married, and I'm like, woohoo! I'll be happy about that.
Looks like you're only going to take it twice that week.
It's actually going to be fine.
Only one with lube, though.
What's that?
Only one with lube, though.
Actually, no. I've told you guys this whole process between she and I. There's no hard
Yeah,
feelings. It's
you
actually
guys did a good thing.
we've worked everything out. It's going to be fine. We're actually better off now than we were when we were actually living together. So it'll be all right. It's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I went. They went there, and doctor's like, yeah, they're going to do all the tests will start to trickle in on my chart. So the first one came in. It was just like the blood stuff. The regular whatever. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, there was a couple tests. There was one test that actually made me kind of laugh. Actually, there were two. Well, the one was Hep C, which I think they test you for that no matter what.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So that was negative. Well, then I also
thank God.
I know. Well, the best one is, Jesse, you'll be happy to this one is they test me for HIV, and I'm also negative there too.
Thank God.
And I'm not pregnant.
Oh, damn. I was hoping you were.
I know, me too. Well, I mean, no. As of Monday, men can't get pregnant anymore.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, this past Monday, the men can't be pregnant anymore.
So we're good.
Yeah. So, but I kind of laughed when I saw. I'm like, I know they were testing me for HIV, but I'm like, all right,
I don't think I ever had that done. Maybe, I don't know.
He's ordered like every single test available. So obviously he wanted to check my cholesterol, my sugar, for diabetes and stuff like that. And thankfully, I am not diabetic.
Good.
My cholesterol was a little high, and my good cholesterol is low. So I got to figure out diet and shit. Yeah. I actually have to do some actual exercise, I guess.
Watch your carbs.
Yeah, I know. I got. I like my bread.
Me too.
Oh, it does work. Cool.
Bread and taters.
Taters. I like my taters. I like them fried.
Yeah, doing the sugar cutback is hard because sugar is in almost everything.
Yep.
Very, very hard. I have to.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't think. Well, the sugar is not going to be that big of a deal. I don't think it's going to be more along the lines of I got to start eating more like nuts, not the liquid kind. I got to eat more nuts. I got to eat more like fatty fishes and stuff. Not maybe goldfish. Salmon, stuff like that.
Some koi.
Yeah, salmon, trout.
Koi.
I could import it.
That'd be more expensive than eating salmon.
I know.
Those damn goldfish.
Oh, you don't know the joke behind. You don't know the joke behind the imported fish, do you?
He will.
No.
You will. I'll explain it to you when we take our first break. You know what we're talking. You'll know what we're talking about once I explain it to you. Sorry, it's an inside joke. We're trying not to do as many inside jokes, but this one was too funny.
We have too much history.
Yeah, but this one's not. This one goes back even further than that too. Oh, did you get a chance to watch that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So we can talk about it tonight.
Okay.
All right, cool. These two didn't watch it.
I ran out of time.
That's
I'm not going to lie. I don't think you missed much.
Okay.
I didn't think it was that bad. We'll talk about it.
So, spoiler alert. 0 boobs.
Oh.
Well, does Anna Kendrick have any boobs, to be honest with you?
She wasn't the only person in this damn movie, Mike.
I know, but she was the director, and she was like the main attraction because she was like the only actor that everybody's like ever heard of. That's what they.
Who was this?
Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick.
Okay, Anna Kendrick.
She's Well, when we get to that movie, we're gonna talk about the movie Woman of the Hour. It was a Netflix movie. And that so I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, there's my dog.
What's that, Louie?
Yeah, I did check it out. I think I watched the trailer. It's based on a true story, right?
Yeah.
It's based on
I remember hearing about this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on the what's his name?
Dating game.
Rodney Akala. Well, it isn't based on the dating game.
Wait, are we doing this now? I don't know when we were planning on doing this.
Well, there's no.
I've got feelings on this movie.
Here, I'll put
and
the poster
I don't want
out.
to get into it if we're not going to actually.
Let's get into it then. I mean, there's no reason. We have no script, so we can just talk about it whenever. And it just kind of, I just figured I'd ask you. Well, there's the poster of it. You know, Anna Kendrick sitting in a dating game chair, and there's a guy behind her. Now the movie, little thing about it, came out in 2023 is when it was actually made. It was like shown at like one of the film festivals, like Cannes and Toronto Film Festival. But then it got released on Netflix back in October of last year.
Yeah.
And it was Anna Kendrick's
Directorial
debut.
Uh,
And it's based on the true story about factual incident of Rodney Akala appearing on the 1978 show Dating Game before he was actually captured a year later and identified as an actual serial killer. So the movie doesn't really just talk about the Anna Kendrick's character isn't like a major plot.
No, she's almost like a side story in the movie.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of the way that she kind of put this movie together.
No,
I
I
kind
thought
of
it was
like they jumped around a lot between her story, the dating game part of the story,
Mhm.
his story, but even his story, they had like 3 separate parts of his story, all being like not even explained, but just shown with no explanation.
well, like how it starts. It just starts with him in the car with this random girl, and they're just driving, and he's like, they pull over, and she's like talking about how she was like with her boyfriend broke up with her, and he starts taking her picture, and then all of a sudden he just like looks at her, and then he like jumps on her and murders her. And it was the very beginning of the whole thing, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching? And then it jumps to Anna Kendrick and being a failing actress or a struggling actress, and she goes to
Yeah.
like this interview or audition or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan the way they jumped around with they would show like they opened the movie with him and this girl, but then like the next time they cut to his story, he's with a different girl
Yeah.
or he's on the beat. Like there's no explanation, there's no timeline being explained.
Right.
And then as they go back to her and then this other person that recognizes him on the show, and it's even that doesn't really have any explanation
Until later.
later. It's
right.
like the order of it. Like this movie, I felt could have been very good,
Yes.
but it just wasn't.
Well, it had a cool I didn't know that it was a true story until I looked into it later. Like at the very end when they actually explain how he was caught and he went to jail and how he died. He just died like in 2021.
Yeah.
And he was found guilty of all these murders. It was like 7, I think it was 7 or
It was
8.
7, but he was suspected, and like they thought the number could be closer to like 130.
Well, he had sexual assault crimes too, not just murders. He only murdered. I thought they said he only murdered. Let me see what it says here. It says it on here. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying like the story of this guy, they could have done a much better job. And yeah, the movie it had its like disturbing pieces to it. Like every time when they finally would like give you some of this guy's story, like when they showed him at work and when they showed him interacting with other people, like you really did kind of start to get a feel of how fucked up this guy is.
Because he was a photographer for like a newspaper.
Yeah, and he would actually like show people pictures that he had taken of his victims.
Right.
But like he would twist it as it's just a joke, it's messing around or it's stage. So like you could start to see that they were explaining how twisted this guy was, and then all of a sudden they would just stop.
And then we just cut back to Anna Kendrick.
Would cut back to like Anna Kendrick sitting in a bar complaining to her friend that she sucks at acting.
And then they went home and slept together. I mean, you got it was her neighbor, and it was like they're like at the bar, and he's like, "Well, I'm your friend." He's like, "Yeah, you are." And they leave, and the next scene you see is she's waking up in bed with the guy like the next morning, and she's leaving or whatever. It's like, okay,
yeah, it was like she took just like a bunch of random aspects of this, and then just kind of showed you the ending to each one of them with zero backstory, zero explanation, and it just kept moving on.
Right.
But it was like I thought it could be good, and I kept trying to give it. I couldn't watch it in one sitting. I mean, I was working, so I just kind of had it on
Right.
on the desk next to me. But even at that, I mean, even as just background noise, I would still just be like, "What the hell is going on?"
Well, the other thing I didn't like was how they had this like story that they didn't get really into was at the dating game, how the women who did their makeup, and they were all like, the one lady's like, oh, just, you're never going to come back. So do what you're going to do. And then she changes the questions and, to the two other bachelors on the show, and the host got all pissed off. Now, I guess that's really how it happened on that episode of the dating game, but it's like, okay. And I did find it, they did how the prick, the douchebag, bachelor number 2 is the one that warned her about it when she came
Yeah,
over.
when he came up at the end of the show, it was like, "Watch out for this guy."
Right. And then she got that when they went to that restaurant, she got like a vibe from him, and she's like, yeah, this guy's wrong. And then he like you could tell he was about to try to do something, and then the door opens out of the studio, and she gets away. And that's the last you see of her. And then you kind of see how his final victim, how he didn't kill her, which I was like, and she's
Well,
like,
he thought he did.
well, no, he revived her.
No, she woke up next to him.
He gave her CPR.
Yeah, but then because he would do it to him over and over.
Oh, okay.
But no, she woke up next to him and then just kind of played in the, oh yeah, last night got a little crazy, and
Don't tell anybody.
don't tell anybody about it, and kind of played into him, and then
That's
she
right.
used that to get over. And
Well, he went to the bathroom. She ran down the road to that diner and called the police, and then they came and arrested him. And then that was when the whole thing, they kind of went through like what
Yeah.
he did. Yeah, that
until
was
they let him out on bail.
right. Well, then they finally arrested him, put him away. And then it says that the prologue at the end says, or the postscript says, that he was arrested eventually in 79 and found to have murdered at least 7 women and girls. After 31 years in prison, he had a chance of acquittal at trial, but an early victim testified against him. And then they said, like you said, his actual number of victims was believed to be as high as 130, and he died in 2021. So that's pretty much Woman of the Hour in a nutshell. So what, we do a scale, we do a blip scale, 1 to 5. What would you give it? Halves are fine.
Honest opinion.
Yeah.
On a scale to 10.
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Yeah, you can give half ratings.
So give it like a 2.
A 2 out of 5. I'd say
it had the potential to be really good. I just think, and I get it. You're trying to give a popular actress who wants to
be a director.
You're giving her a chance, but I hope she either gets a hell of a lot better or they don't give her this opportunity.
Well, she's got to get better. Can't get worse. Oh, she could get worse.
She's not that great of an actress, to be honest with you. I've never been a huge fan of Anna Kendrick. I mean, other than what are those singing ones that she's in?
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. That's yeah. I would say I agree with you about a 2.5 blips on scale of 5.
Yeah.
Now, I thought the actor that played Rodney was really good. He did a great job with the creepiness. Now, his hair bothered me.
He reminded me of the stoner dude from Stranger Things.
Yes,
the pizza man.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit with the hair. He actually, I guess the actor was in Fear the Walking Dead. He was a recurring cast member. I thought that's where I recognized him from. I can't remember.
I haven't watched that one. I
can't
never
remember which guy.
The Walking Dead.
Don't even waste your time. I finished it just because Jim's watched all of them. I couldn't watch the spinoffs. No Carol, Daryl, and those guys. I just couldn't do it.
No, it just got too old.
I did want to see Daryl riding across the ocean. What's that?
On his bike.
On his bike, riding across the bottom of the Pacific Ocean on his bike.
That's how I got over there, I thought.
No, he got a boat somehow. I don't know.
Mm.
A blue boat.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, so I guess this is something we could do. We don't have to do this weekly. We could kind of do it. I don't know. We could. Jesse just heard a big boom.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up with these booms?
Don't know. You keep hearing North Olmsted every once in a while, and they're usually at night. But I heard it in my window this time. My window's open at night. I can hear them really good.
I don't know. You better go post to the North Olmsted Facebook group.
They do.
I'm sure it's already on there.
Multiple
I
times.
know. I started following it just so I could start to see how many times somebody asked.
We've got a couple.
That's all my Ring app is. Like,
Oh,
I
booms.
have to check it to see if somebody's actually at my door, but 9 times out of 10, it's did someone hear that boom? Explosion? Gunshots?
Yeah, gunshot. It's the turkeys.
Nothing on there
No,
so far.
no, not the turkeys. Turkeys are. My parents have a bunch of turkeys that like hang out in their backyard now.
Well, we get them down the street from us.
Yeah, they're hanging. There were 7 of them. Now there's 5.
Nice. Good
And
evening.
ironically, my mom said she wanted to make turkey one of these. I don't know. Maybe they killed it.
What was
What
that?
the?
Is that a
Your
turkey?
cat? That was your
That's my
cat.
No, it was a turkey that sound that Jim did.
Oh,
This is my cat.
I thought it was your cat that made. I thought it was your cat that made that. sound.
That's a very
This cat's
confused turkey.
Yeah, it's a weird turkey.
Well, it fits today's society. Confused.
Oh, yeah.
It's a turkey that identifies as a cat.
Can't do that anymore. As of Monday, it stopped. You can't identify as anything else. Otherwise, it's not legal. What's my dog barking at? He heard that and he heard the
You
turkey
heard a
sound.
turkey.
All right. Why don't we take a quick break and play one of our original songs, and I can explain to Dustin what this song is. Do you want to play "Golden Love," Jim?
Go for it.
All right. You want to put the "We'll be right back" thing up, and I'll play it. All right. Here it is. "Golden Love."
Grunt was his name, with wealth to claim. Found love in Kittis, a mail order bride with no shame. So much to give, so much to share. But his wife, oh so fair, looked like a goldfish with golden hair. Golden love, swimming in the sea. Grunt and Kittis, together they'll be. Money and love, a strange pair. In their golden world, they'll always care. Kittis the bride, with eyes so wide. Grunt by her side, with love as their guide. A goldfish she may seem, but love's not a dream. In Grunt's eyes, she's a golden gleam. Golden love, swimming in the sea. Grunt and Kittis, together they'll be. Money and love, a strange pair. In their golden world, they'll always care. Love knows no bounds, in Grunt's heart it pounds. Looks don't matter when love surrounds. Goldfish or not, they tied the knot in their golden love. They found the lot, golden love, swimming in the sea. Grunt and Kittis, together they'll be. Money and love, a strange pair. In their golden world, they'll always care.
Wait, oops. There we go. That was Golden Love. There we go. Sorry, still trying to work all this stuff out here.
These damn songs are catchy as hell.
I know. I know. Jim finds these great. This great. We have a great cover band. They come up with these covers. These what are they? What I'm looking for? Original songs.
Original cover songs.
They're not covers.
I said covered by accident.
Oh yeah, I said cover. I said cover band.
You did
That's
that
actually
first, and it stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's not really true. But all right. So Monday we had the inauguration of a new president. I'll leave that up on the screens. People might get triggered. And I know we found a couple interesting videos came out from this. Now we're not getting political with this.
It's over.
It's not over.
The election part is.
The election part is, but I think that we've hit a point now where it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered who would have won. We're still going to have the next 4 years of everybody arguing and bitching and complaining and say this is your fault or my fault or whatever. There is, unfortunately, we've hit a point where there is no winning.
Well, I guess it depends on which side you're on. I should say that's how you want to live your life.
No, I'm just talking as a whole. Like, you're not going to have everybody happy.
No, that'll never happen.
There's no overall winning.
I think social media has had that. That's been the problem with it. That's what's made it worse.
You've given too many morons a platform.
Right. Like us.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
Because if you think about it, back in like 2000, 2004, when Bush was in office, I'm sure there was a lot of the same sentiment towards what he was doing. I remember people were complaining about the Iraq stuff, that whole thing, and 9/11, is going into Afghanistan, then doing the Gulf War crap and stuff like that. People were all kind of like, oh, this is all for oil or all for just whatever it is. That was always there. And then 2008 rolled around. We had Obama from 2008, 2016, no, 2012. He was those 2 years, two terms, 8 years of him. That's when social media started to get more and more prevalent, more and more like around. And that's when you started to see a lot more of this like rhetoric from both sides. And I think that's why everybody says, oh, Obama divided us. Well, not really. I would say because the tools were
he
there.
just happened to be the president at the time when the problem that I have now with social media is that people turn to it for their factual news.
Right.
And
there's I guess it depends. I mean, they use a post from X or a post from Facebook as factual news when it's really it's someone's opinion of something.
Or some dumbass faking the story.
Well, the problem now is like you almost don't even know what you can or should believe.
Right. Because there's so many fake accounts out there, like Jesse said, somebody's faking something or making up a story or something like that. I guess you've got to pick and choose what you find as fact and it's a lot worse now because there's so much crap out there.
Well, it was tricky even during the fires in LA over the last couple of weeks. Like you'd see something which was a news program saying that the Hollywood sign was burning. And then you had somebody else posting a video going like, here's the sign. No, it's not. Well, okay. But now who's telling the truth? Like people just put shit out there for views and for likes and they don't care what they're saying.
And a lot of it's AI too. So you don't know if it's
half of it's AI. The videos are AI or pictures are AI. And it's trying to actually, if we were ever in a situation where we actually needed to know what was going on or what to do, we'd all be screwed.
Right. Well, I mean, there's certain accounts you could probably follow to get that information that you would say, okay, this is pretty trustworthy. But you've got to find those, and it's a lot harder to find it. A lot of people don't look at the source. You see somebody will make a fake, like a fake, I don't know. I'm just going to say Elon Musk account, and they'll think like Elon Musk. Well, Elon Musk said he's buying $1 billion worth of Dogecoin, and it's not really his account that did it. So you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to go buy Dogecoin, type of thing. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's just there's just too much crap out there nowadays, and I think people also hide behind social media. There's no
Oh,
repercussions.
100%.
There's no repercussions behind it.
There's no, yeah, they're not afraid to get punched in the face because no one knows who they are.
Right. Or they're on the other side of the world from you, and you're
Yeah.
like, they're not gonna be able to do anything to me. So it goes back to what we were talking about, how people could you could lose your job over something you say online, type of thing.
That's why I just post memes.
Right.
Yeah.
No, are they all factual? No.
No, they're all fake.
But they're funny.
Most of them are.
But speaking of that, the we had a few videos here from the inauguration that we thought were pretty funny. Like here's I was gonna play. There's 3 of them we have. Here's our first one with it's President Trump, First Lady, and their son Barron walking into the. Barron's all big. I granted that kid is just gotten
That
huge.
kid's tall.
He's not. What is he like? 21?
19, same age as my son.
19?
19.
He's
I thought
19.
it was 18.
Same age as my
19.
son. Yeah.
Well, didn't he just
19.
start like his own real estate?
Yes, he did it.
Company,
He
something like that?
incorporated that in July.
Okay, I thought it was more recent than that. They just reported on
He
it. Maybe
redid
that's
it.
why.
He re-upped it after the election, or a couple days before election. I heard,
Oh, okay.
or
Okay,
something like
okay.
that. I don't forget what he said.
Now here's another video of. This is a little bit of a meme video. It's Elon and Barron. Now this is like the contrast of 2 different people. Let's see how happy Elon is, and you got Barron just like.
Barron, a typical teenager. I don't want to be here.
I think his dad just kind of raised him this way. I think that's just the
Yeah.
way it reminds me of how his mom is, because Melania she's very stern.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
love
never
it.
see you never see any emotion really on her. She's carries herself really well. Unlike the previous one we just had. Ooh, Dr. Jill. And then a fun one.
People were ripping on Elon, but people seem to forget that, he was kind of a nerdy kid, and I
Oh, yeah.
believe he has Asperger's too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they forget that.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, they forget that, and then they make fun of him for stuff. It's like, no, you realize it's so different than how people were kind of like making fun of Tim Walz's son. He's was he autistic?
I'm not sure.
I
Remember
can't
how he
remember
was?
what's wrong with him.
Yeah, but they were making fun of. People were making fun of him, and they were all defending him. But now they're making fun of Elon. Elon has Asperger's, so it's like, come on. It's just because they don't like him because who he's back behind. It's a little ridiculous. But did you guys watch any of the coverage of the inauguration?
I was working all day. I didn't have TV. I didn't have time to look at that TV.
You were working on Martin Luther King.
Yeah. We don't
You guys
get
been off? Oh, that's right. You guys
don't
don't
get
get
days
days off. That's right. I forgot.
We get Christmas, the major
much-
holidays off.
That's
I
it.
watched most of it.
Yeah.
I had it on in the background. How about you, Dustin? Did you watch it at all?
No.
No.
I meant to and got busy with something, and by the time that I remembered that I wanted to watch it, something else was on, and I forgot to watch that too.
I just wanted to see a couple of the speeches and just kind of see what was said and what was going on. I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I had it on, but it was, I saw the parts I wanted to. I heard what some of the news were saying about it, and then I just kind of was like, all right. I will give the president a lot of credit. That man was going from nonstop from like that morning all day, like all those different stops he had to make along the way.
Yeah, that was a hell of a
I'll give
schedule.
him. Yeah, I'll give him a lot of credit.
He took his Metamucil.
Probably needed something, some energy drinks, some monsters, or
Something
something.
like
I don't
that,
know
yeah.
what.
That
Needed
might kill
something
him.
there. Yeah. He drinks. It's just Diet Coke.
McDonald's and Diet Coke.
You know, there's a movie. I think it's called The Apprentice. It's about Donald Trump.
Which one is it?
I think it's
Sorry.
called The Apprentice. I can't remember, but
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it was interesting. I
See, I
won't.
didn't watch that one yet. I wanted to.
I don't know how much of it is factual, but it was interesting.
Is it about his life, or does it go about
Yeah.
the actual?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
I guess he was. I don't know if it's true, but in the movie he was on like diet pills, kind of like a form of speed. Like the guy, when he talked about never sleeping, he really never did because he was on so many.
I think that was common though back in like the early '80s and mid '80s, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people that said that they were on like all kinds of like diet pills and stuff to kind of keep them going.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And Coke.
that was prevalent, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe he was on Diet Coke. Diet Coke. Yeah. Powdery kind, not the liquid. Just the look on your face. I'm sorry. All right. So, speaking of Jack, I don't know why I just thought of him.
We were speaking of Jack.
No, he had just something reminded me of. Oh wait, there's one more Melania picture.
Is that from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, finish him. Jeez, I forgot we had that picture too. But anyway, so I was talking with Jack, and we've talked about the Rev report. We've kind of teased it here and there, and Rev has been very reluctant to come back. Jim, do you have any idea why?
No, I don't. He's actually been pretty
Sorry.
quiet on social media lately, so
I've noticed that. So I was talking to Jack, and he actually said that normally his 2 cents for the week is about ranting about something that pisses him off, but he said his email has been filling up with like fan request emails and letters, and he said the majority of these he said he got about 110 emails this week, and about 80 of them were all about Rev.
Wow.
Not bad things.
That's pretty good.
He asked if he could read one this week. So,
All right.
What was that?
I think it was my son. Dustin's son's upstairs too, and so is mine. Well, all right then.
You know what? I'm not hearing crying or screaming.
That was actually my dog dropping his bone.
Was it?
All right, so Rev's here. Not Rev. Jack's here. And
Hey, Jack.
Here's what he has to say.
Hey, it's me, Jack, and I am back for my 2 cents for this week. So usually I use this time to come on here and talk about things that piss me off. Well, tonight I have to read a fan's letter to Rev Will Egan. It reads, Dear Rev Will Egan, I hope this letter finds you well. I had the pleasure of hearing you on the Extreme Society show, and I must say, it was an absolute delight. Your insights, your passion, and the unique perspective you bring to the table are truly missed. The Rev Report was more than just a segment. It was a beacon for those of us who seek truth, knowledge, and a raw look at the world we live in. Your ability to weave through the complexities of society with both wit and wisdom has left a void that I, and many others, feel keenly. I understand that life has its ebbs and flows, and perhaps you stepped away for reasons known only to you. However, I want to express how much your work has impacted me and how much we need your voice back in the conversation. The Rev Report was not just informative, but also incredibly engaging, making us think, fight for what believe, and sometimes even question our own views. Please consider bringing back the Rev Report. The world has changed so much since you last spoke to us through your reports, and your commentary could not be more timely. Your unique blend of knowledge, critique, and deep analysis is what we need now more than ever to navigate these turbulent times with a bit of lightheartedness and a lot of truth. Thank you for all you've done, and I sincerely hope to see you back doing what you do best. Your fans are waiting, and so am I, with admiration and anticipation. David Metz. P.S. If you decide to return, know that you've already got at least one fan who will be tuned in from the get-go. See, Reverend, I told you people miss you. So get off your ass and come on back. We need you. This is Jack. Now everyone else do us a favor and go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself. Hey.
There you go.
Oh,
That
Very nice.
might have been the most sincere I've ever heard Jack.
Well, he was reading it, so
I don't care. I mean, I've heard Jack read off a script before and still finds a way to basically tell you to go fuck yourself.
well, he did at the end.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking like he was actually nice.
Well, David
That
Metz was
letter.
nice.
Yeah, that was a very nice letter from Dave.
Yeah, David, not Dave.
Yeah. David,
He
sorry.
goes by David. His Jack replied to him, and he says, "I go by David." David Metz, Esquire.
But does he have feelings on barbecue sauce?
I'm probably positive.
Oh God.
I would say positive. So, Rev, if you're listening, and we hope you are, you're
Come on,
getting
Rev.
pleased. We need you back. We need the Rev report.
Come on, Rev, come back.
yeah. Did the Rev report for many, many years. And I've actually gotten a few emails too about him. So hopefully he does.
We're telling them. But oh, okay. So let's jump into this. So you guys heard about this, right? TikTok going away and then coming
Isn't
back.
it back on now or something?
This was like the most ridiculous 12-hour stretch of my life.
I know.
I don't.
I have
do
teenage
I don't-
daughters.
Oh yeah, that's true.
My 13-year-old daughter actually came like running down the stairs, and she was just screaming about how this. It just like she was scrolling through TikTok and it just stopped working, and then all of a sudden it was just like this caption that just said like, "Due to the Supreme Court upholding the ban," it just stopped. And then, like the entire next, like, well, not the entire next day, but like the next morning, my older daughter, it was just every time that we would try to have a conversation, she would just, I miss TikTok. Like these damn kids didn't know what to do with themselves.
Wow.
It's very addicting.
I got rid of it.
I still stand by it's the same exact videos that are on Facebook and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts.
Well, they're clipped, I believe. If you look at that, when you play them, they actually plays the TikTok like logo or whatever, but they're being what's it called? They're being ported over. People are posting.
No. I mean, I've actually I've been scrolling through TikTok and opened Facebook and literally just watched the same videos as they come back across.
Oh Jesus! But and you know what's funny about this? You're talking about it. I actually found this article from the New York Post. Let me close this here. I could probably share my screen and show this here. Or what? No, I'm not. There's too many ads on this. I didn't even put the ad blocker on this browser yet. Anyway, but you know when TikTok disappeared, like you said, from the phone, iPhones with TikTok installed were showing up on eBay for $1 million.
That's what I was going to ask, because I heard that if you didn't have it downloaded previously, that if you try to download it now, you can't.
Well, I saw Mike put the videos. I saw him put them in our discussion group, the articles, and I was like, "This is ridiculous. No way." I went to eBay and just all I typed in was TikTok, and the first thing up was iPhone 16 Max with TikTok installed, $50,000.
That's insane.
So then I'm like,
That's
you've
just
got to be
something
shitting me. So I went into the App Store. I mean, I have TikTok on my phone. I wasn't one of the whiny ass kids who threw a temper tantrum and deleted it like they somehow thought this was making a statement.
It was to them, yeah.
I went into the App Store and I typed in TikTok and it pops up saying like this app and whatever the other one, CapCut or whatever the other ones associated are no longer available.
Right.
So these people that threw the tantrum like 12 hours later when TikTok came back up, all scrambled trying to get it, but you can't re-download it.
You still can't now?
No, I searched it literally this afternoon. I searched it.
Really? I thought it was back.
Yeah,
No,
I thought-
no. Apparently, the Trump didn't just like save it; he gave it an extension to find a U.S. buyer. Like even any of us that have it now, if they go through some sort of major update or anything, you can't update it.
yeah. And it's not on there.
The very first app that popped up is Temu.
So
I
yeah,
typed in TikTok, it comes up with
previously
Temu.
downloaded, you supposedly can't download it now, but you can use it if you had it previously.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you had it,
Yeah.
you can use it. If you had it and deleted it, it's not. You can't just re-pull it off the cloud or
No,
anything.
anybody deleted anyhow. Did anybody really honestly think that it was going to disappear and stay away?
No.
No, I always said somebody will end up buying it. Like Mr. Beast is part of a group that's going to put in a bid for it. I heard there's rumors that Elon might actually buy it. There's somebody's gonna. There's another guy.
Elon's
The guy
not
who,
American. You want
Oh,
American
yeah, he is.
somebody to buy it?
yes,
No,
he
he's not.
is. He's what are you talking about? He's a citizen.
Elon Musk.
Yes,
Okay.
he's not born here.
No,
But he's
I
a
don't think he's a
citizen.
citizen.
I think he is.
I'm not sure.
I
I
thought
don't
he
care
was.
either way, but
I thought he had his
was.
citizenship in the U.S.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
if he was, I don't know. I'm positive he's got his citizenship. What was it? But the guy who founded the Shark Tank, that guy, he's also going to put a bid in for it. He actually already put a bid in for it. No, somebody will end up buying it. Somebody will end up buying it. But there was a whole bunch of these influencers. I hate that those people who are fucking influencers. It's such a it just shows where our society's gone. They're posting all these videos, and this one girl like, "Fuck this country. Thanks a lot, old farts." Let's see. There's some more.
If I can jump in for a second.
Of course.
There we go. Elon Musk actually has 3 citizenships.
Yes, USA
Africa,
1.
Canada, and the United States.
This is USA 1. How many are there?
He's got 3. Oh,
It says USA 1.
Oh, that's just a typo.
I know. I was trying to be funny.
Oh, ha ha ha.
You're number
Good
1.
job.
That's why.
I failed.
This commercial is the most annoying fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. You ever seen this Wingstop commercial?
All of them are annoying.
Sorry.
Hate Wingstop.
These two people come to the door. It starts off with, "Hey," you know what I'm talking about then. And they're like sitting around the table eating wings and fries, and they're all like dancing
Yep.
to like wings. And
Isn't that how you eat wings?
He used to.
I'm not tan enough, apparently,
Oh.
because the only white girl in the video is eating a chicken tender.
You're melanin deficient.
Thank you. Yeah. I need to darken myself, I guess. Ooh, Geno's. Sorry. We got the Cavs game on here. Commercials are on. So what do you so I know you have TikTok. Jim, do you have it?
I have it
Or
down.
had it?
I really don't go on it much. I have posted a few things on it, like road trips and stuff like that, but nothing
Snidely Whiplash. Was that on TikTok or is that Instagram?
Whiplash. But yeah, I don't use it that often.
I've never
I
used it.
just post on it on Instagram.
My
wife-
son,
I don't know. I rarely post anything on social media. Period. Like Facebook, Instagram. I've never
I
posted.
rarely do.
I've never posted anything on TikTok.
I've never downloaded it. It's never been on my phone. Instagram I had, and then I think it got hacked, and I just deleted it. I'm like, no, I'm done. Some guy tried to take over my Instagram account. He was posting. It was like all of a sudden, like pictures started showing up that were of like some Brazilian guy or something, and I'm like, this isn't. What the hell?
Oh, see, that's the thing. No, you got to embrace it when that happens, and then become that Brazilian guy.
Oh no,
Take
not
over
this
his
guy.
Just really buy in, and then make him regret coming
Yeah.
into your account.
Well, see, I didn't think about that though. What I did is I finally was able to get the account, and I just deleted the whole thing. So he had like 150 pictures, something like a vacation that he had posted on there. They were all deleted.
Oh, see, no, now that's my vacation.
start cropping myself in the pictures.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
Pictures of random people he doesn't know. Like
I think
fish
what's funny is what we do on social media with the trolls is we try to pawn the troll onto one of us. Like Jesse will send them to me, I'll send them to Jesse. Jesse will send them to Mike.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when he gets them on Facebook and then he tags us. He's like comments and puts our name in it, so then we
Yeah.
start messing with them, and then we add him to Facebook.
The
We make
chat.
Facebook chats.
I'm still friends with Blake Snell. He's still on there. I send him stuff on Messenger all the time.
Never replies, does he?
No, but I know he's there.
Right. He was trying to get you to Telegram, wasn't he?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is Telegram?
What the hell are those kids doing?
I have no idea. There's no criming, and nobody's running down the basement to tell on somebody. So, what's going on up there? I think they're having like a Nerf war.
They're having a Nerf war. Connor just has his concert tomorrow. As long as he's able to play the drums and play the bass, he's fine. Other than that, whoop his ass.
I don't know what's going on up there. I don't want to know what's going on up there. All right, so why don't we take one more break, and then we can come back. Jesse, I know you've got some memes for us this week.
Hope they were better than last week.
Oh, they are.
They are what they are.
So we got another song, another new song.
Kind of felt like you phoned it in last week.
I phoned it in today because I forgot about him to share him to the site. So I just grabbed a bunch from my phone and jumped
I've seen what you're capable of. I've seen the ones that got you that have gotten you 3-day bans, and I felt like last week was subpar.
I don't do those 3-day ban things. I don't want to be banned anymore. So I do have one I love.
You can't be banned from this.
Not anymore. You can't.
No,
on
from
here,
us.
yes,
No,
you're right.
from us.
Yeah,
What are we gonna do? We're just gonna black out your square.
Grounded.
Jesse's just muted for the next 3 weeks.
3 shows, 3 days.
All right.
I'll have to find some of those.
All right, so we got one more song here. It's called "Don't Go to Lorraine." We're talking about Rev here. So we'll be right back. Give it about a couple minutes. We'll be right back.
Willie can, oh Willie gone. Stay away from Lorraine, it's causing you pain. Don't go there again. Don't go to Lorraine, it's driving you insane. Just stay in your lane. Don't go to Lorraine. The road to Lorraine is paved with regret. It's a place you should forget. Just stay where you're set. Don't go to Lorraine just yet. Don't go to Lorraine. It's paved with regret. It's a place you should forget. Just stay where you're set. Don't go to Lorraine just yet. Don't go to Lorraine. It's causing you strain. In your heart, there's a chain. Don't go to Lorraine. Will, listen to me. Lorraine's not where you should be. Just set yourself free and let your spirit flee. Don't go to Lorraine. It's driving you insane. Just stay in your lane. Don't go to Lorraine. Willie gone, oh Willie gone. Keep away from Lorraine. Let go of the pain. Don't go there again.
All right. Don't go to Lorraine. Don't go to Lorraine, Rev.
And there's a story behind that, which, if you don't know it already, hopefully Rev will come on one day and share it.
I hope so. Rev.
Hope so.
Rev
Be
report.
some good stories.
New Rev report. We need it because it's
Awesome.
all right. So I teased it before we took our quick little break. We've got a new segment or actually intro for the segment. So here it is. I got to remember the beams are up here. So we're just going to start right into them here. Jesse, you can take the wheel and explain them.
Okay. That's what it says. Measure.
If you laid a blue
If you laid a blue whale lengthwise across a basketball court, then you have to cancel the game. This guy's trying to get a job, and they keep telling him they're not. He's
not hiring.
Not
he
hiring.
Went to the funeral.
They went to the guy's funeral, and he tied a copy of the death certificate so he knows there's an opening on there. He was deaf. That's not really funny, but that's a fact.
No.
I didn't mean to put it on it. There you go. There's that's Miley Cyrus, I'm pretty sure.
And
Chris Cornell's on Chris Cornell's on her shirt, so that's the most talented person in that picture is Chris Cornell.
This next one I can get behind fully.
Yes, we need that.
Back $5 for once.
You can do that, we'd be happy.
Do they still eat Subway?
No.
Once in a while.
No, I think now like a foot long like cheesesteak sub or something like that's like $10 to $12 now.
14,
they're
14
not good.
$15.
And they're not good.
No.
Yeah, they're not good.
Decent.
I'll go to Penn Station.
Penn Station is good.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is good. What I had today for lunch, I did not like. I went to Firehouse.
I don't like their
Firehouse. I like Firehouse.
I'm not a big fan.
I don't think I've ever had Firehouse.
There's one right over here by our Giant Eagle.
That's the one I went to.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, this one on the street for me, but after 6 months, it was out of business, so it didn't last very long.
No, I like Penn Station. Mm-hmm. I like Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
But then again, I think the only thing that I've ever gotten from Jersey Mike's is like an Italian.
Something simple.
Yeah, I've never really gone.
I like them. I go there once in a while. DeBella's, whatever they're called.
Oh,
I see the sign for DeBella's, and I wanted to go there, and I never have.
They're right by work, so we go there at lunch.
Yeah, I used to go to when I worked on the east side of Cleveland. I used to go. There's one in Solon. We used to go there once in a while. DeBella's got good subs.
Yeah, I bet they do.
That shouldn't be in there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was a private joke that got on there, but I think it says Nissan. I don't think
it does.
Yeah.
All right, those are Rev cookies.
But that's for people who don't understand cursive writing.
Right. Phil Roberto. Most Super Bowl wins by a quarterback. Archie Manning's sperms.
Both on 2. That's from they want Ben Johnson to be on their team. I didn't mean to send that one either. That wasn't really funny. It was just
well, you're really dropping the ball today.
Yeah, I told you it's a bad day. There, I like this one. This reminds me of you. I know you like a midget porn. I hope you understand this one. Usually he's butt naked with his giant schlong hanging out, but he's too cold for it. So.
Is that Mandingo?
I don't. I like this one. This is I was laughing so hard.
It goes back to that. There's a video one of you shared earlier about men don't. I just found out today that men don't shave their buttholes.
I saw that. Yeah.
So about we only clean up when we're expecting company.
If you find that, play it.
Oh, LimeWire.
Technically, that's not me because LimeWire came out. I was in my 20s. But
we still used it.
We used it like all the time. So many viruses I had in my computers.
LimeWire, because
Yep.
Napster.
And she's a famous star from the 90s, 80s, 2000s.
What's her name?
I don't remember her name, but we know the video.
I've seen this one before.
Yeah, it's an old one, yeah. I found Jesus. I get that one. He's dyslexic, so it mixes things up. It's not the best. There you go. That's how you fix a dishwasher.
I think this is the last one.
Now we're getting there.
There you go. I Dustin like that one.
That's the last one.
He didn't pardon himself. I didn't understand that one. I didn't know you could
you can.
people who didn't commit a crime yet. But that's politics. It's not getting to politics.
No, we're not going to get there.
No.
Oh, did you guys see this?
Yes.
32-year-old punter enters transfer portal. How long has this dude been playing college football?
I mean, where's he going to go play?
Can't be that long. I mean, you only have so many years of eligibility.
There's guys who are playing school 8 years.
COVID, you got extra.
Well, if you get the you get the COVID
Injury years.
year or a
Injury
medical
redshirt.
exception year.
There's that one guy. He was a tight end. He played for I think
10
Florida
years.
State.
Yeah.
Florida State or Florida this year. He was at Oregon. Was it Oregon? He played his freshman year, and then he got hurt his sophomore year. So he got a red shirt. And then he got the COVID year,
hit,
I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
Yep.
And then he got hurt again. So he got another injury year. And then he came back and he got hurt again. And then he played a year. He's like in his 8th year, and he still has one more year of eligibility left.
It was crazy when I saw that.
College football is getting ridiculous with this transfer crap and how they can play it as long as they can.
Oh, I still think the best announcement was the what was it, the kicker from Toledo?
Yeah, it was great.
That wasn't even the starting kicker; it was a backup kicker.
Well, he kicked in like a Division II, I think, a Division III school, and then he transferred to Toledo, and he was used only like on kickoffs here and there.
Yeah, but
And
like
then-
wrote a letter to Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
Just saying
Oh, no.
he will not be entering the NFL draft.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
That was a great job. That's somebody. I think Jesse, you asked me like, "What's going on in Toledo?"
Yeah, I was like,
And
"What's up with
said,
Toledo?" I thought it was real.
It's to be funny. The guy wasn't even their regular kicker.
I don't follow college football, so or any college sports.
That was funny though. I think that was probably one of the best moments of 2025 or 2025 so far.
Yeah, that was good.
All
He
right.
be licking.
Yeah.
Is he any
Alright.
good?
No.
No.
Who?
No, he was a backup kicker.
Toledo had 3 kickers on their roster, and this guy was the
Seriously?
3rd string kicker. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of colleges carry multiple kickers.
Oh, okay. There's no roster limits, right?
There he is. It's like 110,
Oh, okay.
120. And when you're at Toledo's level, which obviously I'm wearing my Toledo stuff, usually the guys there at the bottom of the roster ain't so great. They're just there. They're walk-ons. They don't play much. They just practice. Don't get scholarships. So let's see. I think we got one more video. Do we want to play the social justice warriors?
Yeah, it's kind of it was a trending video that we came across. I thought it was kind of funny. It explains
play it.
today's society very, very well.
All right, here's our intro for trending now. And here it is.
Victimizers beware. The racist and bigots' greatest nightmare. Social justice warriors. It's the bias response team. If you've been offended, your feelings must be defended. Your freedom of expression is a microaggression. Here comes Angela Frey. He's always ready to fight fascism with fascism. Starbucks windows don't stand a chance. Galactic enhancer. He's a systematic racism finder. Using the powers of screaming and shame, they win every debate by calling your names. They're heroes who think that they're victims. Social justice warriors.
Oh, awesome.
The racism guy made me laugh.
That whole video is great.
That's to see racism and everything.
I know people like that.
I know it's meant to be funny, but it's actually depressing.
Yes.
It's
Because
true.
it's true.
Right.
It's-
That's why I said it.
Oh, awesome.
Oh man. I was gonna say, oh, so I've continued watching Designated Survivor.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
It got bad.
I'm at the point now where they just the president's therapist tapes got leaked. It's pretty bad.
I didn't get that far.
It's pretty bad. It's the end of season 2. I'm wrapping up season 2 right now. I'm not really sure why continuing to watch it, but I'll finish it out since it's only got one more season after this. 10 episodes.
Sometimes you just get invested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one that plays his chief of staff, the one girl, she's all hot. So she's married to Robbie Amell in real life.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember her name. She's not really been in anything else, but she's all hot. So I'm like, oh, I'll watch it for her. And so is the one FBI agent, Maggie Q.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot she was in there.
Yeah, she's all hot too.
What about Cross? Anybody watching Cross?
Not yet.
No, I read the books. I can't watch that show. They're not
That
gonna
new
do it
show,
justice.
Watson, starts this weekend.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. That looks pretty good.
There's another show that just started too.
The Pit.
Not The Pit. We talked about that
That was
last week.
good. That was good.
Dang it, there's another show that just started. I can't think of the name of it right now. I've only got 2 episodes of it, and I know The Night Agent season 2 just came back.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
That was good.
I wasn't sure about it until I watched it. It was really good. So up there with Reacher. Reacher should be coming back too for another season.
Just coming back next month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of shows coming back next month or so. So everybody's coming back here. So, all right. Well, I don't really have much of anything else, guys. Do you?
Nope. We've got other segments coming up. Do some game reviews soon for all of them. And
Did you say game reviews? Sorry.
you can play
What's that?
you can play the intro.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
have anything to review, but
Yeah, no, I was actually thinking about streaming. So here it is. Is there anything coming out soon? Like new game wise? There's that new Mafia game coming out. Old Country. Remember the game Mafia?
can't say I've been on it lately. The only
I
thing
only
I
saw.
Okay.
I only saw the trailer.
I'm
On,
looking at. I just googled new video games coming out,
yeah.
and Monster Hunter Wilds, Doom: The Dark Ages, Assassin's Creed Shadows,
Yeah.
Civilization.
I used to
7.
really like the Assassin's Creed games, and they're taking it too far.
My son got into Odyssey because it takes place in ancient Greece. I've watched him play that, and that's actually kind of cool. I started playing the one Mirage, the one that takes place in Egypt. I didn't like it, so I stopped.
I just don't have the time.
I don't really either.
I never played I haven't played games like that off my laptop in years.
I've been wanting to start getting into playing something. I just can't figure out what I want to play.
That's kind of been my problem. I mean, like I've got College Football 25. I've got Call of Duty, Black Ops 6. Like, I've got the game.
Oh, awesome.
I still can't. I'm looking for something just like at night, just to like burn an hour and just kind of shut down, you know?
Yeah. So that's what I'm like. The type of game I was looking at trying to get back into is like Red Dead Redemption. I started playing Red Dead 1. I have the remaster on the PS5. I started playing through it again, but I just ever since playing Red Dead 2, I just can't get into Red Dead 1 anymore. It's because the controls, I want them to be like Red Dead 2's, but you can't do a lot of the same things you do in Red Dead 2 that you can't do the same things you Red Dead 1 you can in 2. There's certain things you can't do. And I think the world is a little more repetitive in 1 and understandable. The games came out what 15 maybe 20 years ago. When did Red Dead 1 come out? Yeah. And Red Dead 2 came out 6-7 years ago already. Maybe longer.
I think it was longer.
2017, 18, something like that. So, I mean, I don't want to go back and play Red Dead 2. I've already played through it twice. I don't want to play through it a third time because that's the perfect kind of game where you can just kind of, you said, kill an hour, sit back and just kind of like just play a mission or just go around shooting animals or just random people on the road, type of thing. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just wait until that new Mafia Old Country comes out. It's supposed to be an open world game that takes place like during like the 1930s or 40s or whatever. If you don't remember the old game Mafia, it's like it's like a prequel. It's like a prequel to that. So I don't know. What else is coming out, Jesse? Anything else?
Let's see. Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, that's right. The sequel to that's coming out.
Metal
I played
Gear
the first
Solid.
one.
Okay, sorry.
No, I said I played the first Kingdom Come Deliverance. The second one, it's like an open world game with it. Maybe that's a good one. That doesn't come out though. I don't until like April or May.
February 4th, it says.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be it. It's like another week away or two.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater.
Oh, another Metal Gear Solid game. Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't. Fatal Fury, City of Wolves.
What?
Fatal Fury, Fury, F-U-R-Y. City of
Fatal
Wolves.
Furry.
Fatal Fury.
Fury, sorry.
I'm dressed as a cat. Fuck you.
I identify as a wolf. I'm gonna rip your throat out.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I don't know what that is. Doom's coming out with a new one.
Yeah, I saw that.
In May. Assassin's Creed's come out in, doesn't say when.
It's like 5 versions of one game.
Right.
I heard there was something they were doing with that Ghosts of
Tsushima.
Yeah, they're
making a sequel.
With a sequel to that.
Yeah, that comes out
I
later
have
this
no
year.
idea when. That was a good game.
Ghost of what? Just an N.
YOTEI.
That's it.
Yeah.
When's that
comes
coming
out? Let's see, it doesn't say.
Yeah, it's TBD. I think it's this year.
Coming out. Yeah, it's TBD. So,
okay. Yeah, you're right. That Ghost of Tsushima was awesome, beautiful. The graphics were just amazing.
Yeah.
I never finished through that game either. It's Jesse's cat.
Anyways. Let's see.
Yeah,
actually, I think that might have been the last game that I was like actually kind of got engulfed in and spent there were some days I probably spent some significant amount of time playing that game.
Yeah, the last one I did was Hogwarts Legacy.
Here's a good one.
Yeah,
Ambulance Lifer Paramedic Simulator comes out February 6th.
It's all about you.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paramedic Simulator, Narcanum.
Dying in the Dungeon. Okay.
Can you drive like the ambulance and run people over?
That'd be sweet if you could.
So I think that's what I wanted.
GTA.
That's one thing I would do. Yeah. Doesn't give me much information.
GTA 6. So they've only been waiting for it to come out for like the last 18 years.
Yeah.
Nothing else good.
I don't. The Monster Hunter Wild, Ninja 5.0. I don't know what that is. Dying the Dun.
Yeah.
Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Oh,
comes
that's
out
what Civ
February
7's coming out too. I've already
Yeah.
pre-ordered that.
11th. Comes
I'm
out
a
the
big
11th.
Sid Meier's fan.
I haven't played that in a long time.
Is there a new Final Fantasy coming out?
It was a remake. I thought there was. I know they did a remake. And we talked about the Switch 2 last week, and I thought they're actually gonna port the Final Fantasy remake over to that, the latest one they just remade.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Final Fantasy 7 was the last Final Fantasy I played.
Me too.
Well, the whole numbering scheme on that is just so ridiculous. Like each number, like Final Fantasy 7 is its own world. So if they made a sequel to 7, it's Final Fantasy 7-2, not Final Fantasy 8.
Interesting.
Yeah, I heard that. What was it? That was a segment we did on the old show I was on like years ago, and the one other guy in there was trying to explain that to us, and it just spiraled out of nowhere. It spiraled. So we just couldn't grasp it, or we grasped it. We were just acting like we didn't, so he would get all pissed off, all mad. It worked.
Yeah, you can't say anything bad about the Final Fantasy franchise to that guy.
No, nothing. You know. Actually, the last SquareSoft game I actually got into was Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2. Have you ever played those games? Have you guys ever played any of those guys? I know Jesse hasn't, but you or Jim, have you guys ever played the series, the Dragon Quest Builders?
No.
Not the builders. No.
It's kind of like playing. If you ever played the Dragon Quest games, it's set in that same world, so all the monsters and the characters, some of them are all from that. But you have like you actually, as it says, you have to build things. Like you have to build farms. It's kind of like Minecraft meets Dragon Quest, like an RPG. It really was fun. And then after you beat the second game, you can kind of stay on this island, like your creative island. You could build whatever you want to build on this island. I actually platinumed that game. It's the only game I've ever platinumed. I did all the trophies on that.
So what games are you going to be trying to stream here soon?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find one. I'm thinking maybe I'll wait till that new Mafia game comes out, and maybe I'll jump into that.
Well, we're not gonna get on there and rock some Fortnite.
Oh, we'll do that too. But we need to do that with all four of us.
And where are you going to do that? Which channel?
No, we should the Fortnite stuff. We should do all us on this show do that. I'm talking about like me streaming. I might just do it on this one at this point. I'm not going to start my own channel. I might just pop onto this and just brand it as just me playing something.
Good idea.
I don't think anybody would really want to watch me play a video game. I suck at most all of them.
Oh,
That's
me too.
the point. That's the point. That's what makes it entertaining.
Unless we're all going to get on like a private Call of Duty game and have some Mexican standoff
Dance offs and stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't we do that in Destiny? We did that in Destiny. It was a private that we did. We were all against each other. We all stopped and we just were like dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we did something like that with the streaming like a video game, our kids would play and they'd whoop our asses.
Yeah.
Your wife probably could join us too. She probably would.
I don't know if we could have her mouth in a video game.
You can't have my mouth in video games. You remember what I would say in some of those things. Although I've toned it down a lot since then. So I used to say some very inappropriate things when I would die, and then when I would kill somebody.
My wife would just get pissed off and walk away. I would randomly find her character as we were running around this. Like I would find her, and it just would be sitting there. It wouldn't move, nothing. Then I'd see her
walk through
in the other room. She's like, "Fuck this, I'm done."
Yeah, I don't know. I got to find a game that I would actually want to sit down and get invested into play. Not something that I would say, "Oh, I got to go play this game again for an hour." You know, maybe do it a couple nights a week. Although I got to fight with my son because he's been into Rainbow Six Siege. Like that's his our Modern Warfare, Call of Duty games. That's his current like what he's into, him and his buddy. When I picked them up from school, that's all they talk about in the car is these maps and these operators and stuff. I'm like, I don't really care. And he was playing this earlier, and he's trying to explain this stuff to me, and I'm thinking, dude, I don't really give a shit. But I told him, I'm like, I don't care. He's like, I know. I'm just gonna tell you anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, it is what it is.
That's your son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played any of the Rainbow Six games.
I have. I'm not a fan. Just not a fan. So I don't know. We'll see. Damn it. Sorry. I can't mute this mic as I used to, so I'm trying not to cough in your guys' ears. I do know that my buddy Mike and I are talking about bringing back our old, and I put the graphic up there, our old reel review. I just have to get with him to see when he's available. And we just talk movies and TV shows more in depth than we did tonight. So let's see when he's available. Said he was in.
Where's he living now?
Louisville. Back where he's from.
Oh, he's still down there?
Yeah.
I knew he went down there. I didn't know if he was still there or not.
Oh yeah. He's from there. He works for the same bank that he's always worked for. He's just down in Louisville. He's been there. How many years now he's been there?
Long time.
17 years? No. I forget when he hired.
But can he still make an ice cream cake?
That's what I was about to say. That's what I miss most about him. I miss him in general, but I miss his ice cream cakes.
His ice cream cakes work.
Yeah. He's a funny guy, too. I do miss him.
Yeah, I talked with him about a month ago, and he was finishing up some training. So I told him, there's no rush on this. We're still, trying to work out the bugs and the kinks here. Once we get everything to the point where we can figure it out, we'll bring it back. And he says, yeah, let me know what I need to do, and I'll be happy to come back and talk movies.
Yeah, he still does that.
He does a lot of them. He posts a lot of his updates, a lot of his reviews on Facebook.
Yeah. That's how I know what movie to see and not see if it's coming out. If it's good, if it's really good, if he likes it, I'll go see it in the theater. If not, I'll wait.
Yeah.
So,
He and I usually have the same taste in movies.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, we're always looking for new shows. Did you say you had another guy that was interested, Jim?
I do. It's actually one of our other co-hosts from the old show that I did. And,
the Coolest Ranters?
Yeah, so hopefully we'll bring that back. And that is political, and that is a lot of bitching and complaining. So that'll be the place
fun.
To complain.
That'd be works for me. I have no problem with that. All right.
Just minus all the crazy, kooky religious stuff. No reptilians, no aliens, nothing.
Oh, good.
Save that for the Rev Report.
Right, that's for the Rev Report.
Come
back.
Dang it. Losing my voice here. All right, well, I don't really have much more. Do you guys have anything else?
No, that's good weekend, everybody.
All right, well, it was fun as always. We'll be back next week on the 31st with another all-new episode. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
See you.